Fantastic. I can hear you. So we were having some problems there. All right. So thanks for coming last segment like that. I thought that worked out well. Oh, I think you're muted. Now I can't hear you.
My bad. Yeah, it was fun.
Good. Good. Is it fun or is it work to go? I
Yeah,
I
it's
think
intimidating.
is it intimidating cuz there's people watching you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The people are watching you. That's a factor we're going to have to consider when we look back on this and say, okay, how did the 4 week turn out? Um,
Yeah, for
w-
sure.
we're going to have to consider the fact that you were under observation, right? Do you think this
Hmm.
would be any different if it was say it was local and I was teaching you in a classroom and it just so happened that everybody else dropped the course but you? Would it you think you'd be more comfortable with that, or would that affect your performance? I guess is what I'm saying.
Mm, probably. And maybe it's like also, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, but it'd probably be like way more chill. A lot less stress at maybe, but I do like the aspect of the accountability, like people are watching in a way like that are supportive, that I
Yeah,
mean, we're all
that's
learning together in the classroom, so it's I try to just try to not worry about that.
that's what I liked
But,
about what you said was when you said that people were holding you accountable. I thought, oh, that's really good. So
yeah.
that's the benefit you get out of people watching you is they hold you accountable, right?
Hmm.
Maybe that's I don't know. Does that outweigh any sort of need for privacy? Maybe I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's half and half, you know.
Yeah,
I
little
mean,
here,
there's
little there.
benefits to both, right?
What's your opinion of Herodotus? Would just get tell me that. I don't know if you were able to see it because I know you were putting kids down.
Yeah. I saw some of it. I thought that was really interesting. Um, the the whole first documentation of history being that is really wild. Um,
Yeah, it is. It's scary, isn't it? It's scary. I mean, why didn't they have like? Why didn't he start with like, this is how they built the pyramids or something? Or
just
right?
right. Yeah, you'd think it'd be more wholesome.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have had something better. No, he starts off with, which, because that's how important it was. All the epics before Homer are Medea's epics. So we already know about this world. And the thing is, if you look at all of those girls, because that's really what they are, they're not adult women yet. And if you look at them, they're all part of that echidnic priesthood. Each one of them
Mm,
is.
yeah.
And yeah, so it's absolutely gorgeous. Io's Christed. Aeschylus tells us Io's Christed. I should have said that tonight. Oh god. Yeah. Oh, did you have a picture of her Christed? Oh, fantastic, fantastic. And she's raving. What did you think about the lysis, the place that a woman can take her brain where she's beyond and
Hmm.
oracular? I think that's what is the oracular. I think that's what the
Yeah,
you know
definitely. Yeah, I love that. I think it's yeah part of our nature. Yeah, to be able to do that.
What about it though? That because they look at it as a dissolution, like you're totally broken up.
It's like projecting out from your physical self.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on in the brain. Like, what is the? What are they doing? Here's a culture that has developed a tech around this process that's a biological process
Mm,
that's some kind of it's not only biological but it's visionary, so it's spiritual.
yeah.
Right?
Hmm.
and pe-
Yeah. It's utilizing sound it's using ritual and there's a lot of aspects. It's like sexual too, and I don't know. It's so then innately it's involving the nervous system and the emotions and song obviously, and there's a lot of elements
I
that
wonder
are
when you
yeah.
when you mention the song, I wonder if there's some kind of um, if it is some kind of brain thing that women are undergoing that allows them to make some kind of transition. What does the music do? Like, is that what's setting their mind? Is that as they're going through this experience? Is that how they can get there? Right?
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
not
it
because
puts you
the
in a space of hypnosis, right? Something like that.
right, which is not male. That's that's not male at all.
Mm.
Right? There's no music coming out of the fucking inseminator. It's not making music. You know what I mean? So it's a really when you read the technical side of what they're doing and the drugs and everything that they're putting together and how they're being used. Oh my God, I everything I read today was dirty. I put in like dick and Christ and oh my God. I thought I had seen a lot, but now it's just like, oh, Jesus. These people.
Wow.
Fantastic. Hmm. Did you get a chance to read Unit 12?
Um, yeah, I read through it. I saw how it's kind of adding on to like the verbies
Yeah, right.
and oh yeah, so like the endings being me and then all the endings that can change based on that.
Yeah.
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 So
What did you think? What did you think about? I thought you said verby. You said verb me, right?
verby.
Right? I thought you
Yeah.
I thought, have you started drinking? What's going on? No. Um, before we get to the workout, can we warm up with some actual Greek and just take our time and
Yeah.
actually look at it? Now, did you get a chance to look at any of the readings?
Yeah, I did like the first three.
First three,
Hmm.
fantastic. Which one do you feel best about? Let's start with that one.
Um, we could do the the maybe well the first and second one are fairly the same level of easiness, so we could start with the
Okay,
first one.
excellent.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Go
So
for it.
I put um against
No, no, no.
necessity.
Read the Greek for me.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Pros tein anag anagkein hud eres antistatai. Um, against necessity, not even Eris can stand against.
What do you think about that?
Hmm. We talked about yesterday who necessity was, and
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of context about it, but
Notice that she's capitalized here. I mean, you've got her
mhm,
definition, ananke below, and they tell you
yeah,
necessity. But notice the editors know that this is a woman, not a concept,
right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Aries cannot stand against Ananke.
Okay.
It makes you want to figure out who she is, doesn't it? No,
I don't know who
Madeline?
she is. I mean, aside from what you told me yesterday.
Yeah,
Um,
watch this. Here, I want to show you a tool. Type
mhm.
in Theoi after any name of any god and use this. You've probably seen this date. This,
Oh
what do you
yeah,
call this? This site?
the site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, she's the primordial goddess of necessity, compulsion, inevitably. Okay, that's kind of sanitary. In the Orphic cosmogony, she emerged self-formed at the dawn of creation. An incorporeal, that's important,
Mhm.
incorporeal, non-bodied, serpentine being. Oh,
Nice.
God. Yeah. Okay. They talk about her embracing the cosmos. Do you understand? Who's
Hmm.
her mate? Cronus, right? Entwining their coils, etc., etc. Now, the really good thing, here's a nice picture of her. She's
Hmm.
the winged. Notice that she's winged. She's got the wings. Those are going to be golden. Okay? Have you ever seen the serpent with the wings? Right? You can't
Yeah.
fight. You can't fight against it. You can't fight against it. Boom. Look at the here her parents, right? Look at Gaia. Oh, Gaia is there. Right? That's the one that you really have to consider. Hudros. Sure. What is Hudros?
Mm.
Remember here? Look at it in the Greek. Now you can read this.
Primordial waters.
Yes. He's the wetness, Galen says. Right? The wetness of the world. You have to have wetness or you don't get seed. Right? That's the way it works. I mean, this is the basic science. Are you stupid? Right? That's Galen. That's his attitude. Right. Right. So here she is. Here she is. And this is how this site works. Let me take you back to Ananke. You're going to have, look at her children. Oh, look at her children. Chaos, Aether, and Phanes. Chaos, Ether, and Phanes. The visible and visible one.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
If she is the mother of the Moirai, right? Who is she? Right? Is she Black Knight? Is she the Echidnaic mother? Yes, absolutely. Right. So look, what do they call her? They call her Adrastea here. Right? Isn't that nice? Adrastea. You can't get by her. You can't get by her, right? She is inescapable. I love that. Who is this woman whose arms embrace the cosmos, who is inescapable? I
Mm.
love it. Okay, let's go back to the reality of our workout. So that right? No, we don't want to do that. Look at Ananke. Look at Ananke there, and now realize that not even Aries, not even Aries. Wow. I think that's impressive, don't you?
Yeah.
You do. You sound distracted. Did I lose you for a second?
No.
No. Are you sure?
I'm here.
Okay, good. Good. Here. Okay, Chewy, I got it. Leave me with the thing and go take care of the snakes. Thank you for the help. How about Euripides Bacchae? You did that one, right? And by the
Mm.
way,
Yeah.
beautiful translation.
Um, yeah, I did this one. I I'm not sure that I did it right, but um, you want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead and read it in Greek.
Okay. Gnaikis aneres bolon καθίσταται hexe de Bacchus Uthanon dose dike. Um, I put women, men. I didn't understand how to do the first line, but into nets, put yourself into a state, and then Bacchus will come, where death gives justice.
Yeah, let's just smooth it out a little bit. This is from the Bacchae, and I'm going to
Mm,
show you the beginning at the end of the workout today. I'm going to show you the beginning of the Bacchae.
okay.
Um, Gunaikes. Let's just go slowly. There's no reason to. Okay. Gunaikes. That damn thing could be a nominative or it could be a vocative, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to consider that. Let's just look at structure. Aner, that's a nominative. So there's our subject in the next clause. Then we get a prepositional phrase. S is ace. Is
Ace.
ace. Did they tell you that? Yeah, they tell you that in the notes.
Mm,
Right. And what is a
yeah.
bolos? What is a bolos? Some some kind of net for, like hunting.
Yeah.
Hunting.
Mm,
And then we get our verb. And this is a very common one. Kathistatai. Kathistemi. Look at kathistemi below. It's a
mm,
me verb. That's why they're giving you practice with it, right?
yeah.
Appoint, establish. Yeah. To put into a state. To be established, to be appointed, to enter into a state. Hey, ladies. The
Yeah, we're putting the
man.
ladies into the state,
Yeah.
the women.
Right. Hey, ladies, right? They're there. In other words, these women have been to that place. They've been through Laius. They've been through the one who breaks down. They've been through they found Aphrodite. Isn't that interesting?
Hmm.
And what are they doing? He's addressing them there. Gunaikes, hey, ladies. Aner, the dude, Kathistatai, is established ace bolon in a net. The dude is caught in a net,
Oh.
right? This
Mm,
is Pentheus they're talking about. They're going to kill him, right? Eventually they're going to kill him because that's what women do who have been there. They come back with a state of justice that causes them to murder. Isn't that nice?
yeah.
A Bacchae, in the vocabulary they give us there, Bacchae Bacchaes is a bacchant, they say, right? Look, you don't even really translate it, but they tell you it's a maddened woman worshiper of Dionysus. Emphasis on the maddened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. The Bacchant.
Exe de Bacchus. He will come to the Bacchant women. Uthanon, whose death, or whose death Dose will give Deacon,
Hmm.
will give justice. You see what Bacchic women do? They kill people. Oh God, but it's only bad people.
Yeah.
Could you put yourself into a maddened state where you could serve justice by ripping off the heads of bad people?
Probably.
Yeah, I think that would. See, and it's a thing that you can't be, you can only be a woman. Notice that it's women. I'm not making this up. Look, it's Bacchae, right? It's feminine. It's fucking feminine, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
you.
Bacchae.
Bacchus. Yeah. Bacchus. Bacchus is you. That's the point,
Mm.
right? That woman who is maddened, she's the worshiper and she is the god, right? And the god has the power to do what? To execute justice, to bring justice.
Wow. That makes
Ananke,
sense.
Ananke pushes the cosmos to justice. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean,
Mm.
why else would you not? Notice all of these gods, the fates, right? Even the Furies, what do? They chase down the fucking murderers, right? That's what the Furies do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, these Bacchic women are in a state of mania that I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't know. I've known a lot of women in my time. Never seen one enter the Bacchic state. Would you like to enter the Bacchic state?
I'm sure I have.
Yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now you got to lead the chorus. Okay, let's
Mm.
look at vocabulary. See if we can go anywhere with this. 351.
Okay. Mm. All right. Alelon, one another, reciprocal pronoun. Ana, a prefix meaning up or up to. Grapheus, Grapheus, writer, painter. Graphique, graphiques, writing, painting. Deca, 10. Demiurgos, demiurgu, skilled workman.
Let's look at Grapheus and
Mm-hmm.
Graphike first. Notice
Okay.
the root. Notice the root's the same. It's just the
Mm-hmm.
suffix eus or ike, right? I think I'm gonna limit that to the a on the end. It's better. It's more like eus and a, which the a by
Yeah.
itself, the eta indicates an abstract, right? A thing. Whereas the eus, whenever you put eus on something, it means one who does whatever that root is.
Mm.
So I just want you to recognize those suffixes and how how they're kind of you're gonna see patterns. I want you to get used to seeing
Yeah.
patterns in that. Yeah, Deca, 10,
Nice.
nice. And the Demiurgos is that workman. Ah, yeah. I don't want to get into the Platonic stuff right now, but okay,
Mm-mm.
okay, okay. How about the verb didomi? Say it. Give me those parts.
Didomi, didos, dos, got me. Didomi, doso, ekoka, de, dedoka, didomai, erosein, to give.
Yeah, to give. It's a very common verb, and it's one of
Yeah.
its compounds is right underneath that apodidomi.
Apodidomi. Yeah.
Yeah, to give back. To give back. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I
Mm.
see how the oppo is working. Yeah. Mm.
Hmm.
Middle. Look how it's used in its middle voice. To give back for yourself is to sell.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's great.
Yeah, there you go.
That's funny.
Keep
Mm.
going. What is the next one? Another numeral. I love the numerals.
En Enia, Enia, 9.
Yes. What is the most famous Ennead? The
Enia.
nine-figured Ennead in
Mm.
antiquity. Who is the most famous Ennead?
I don't know.
The muses, nine muses,
Oh, yeah, 9
right?
muses.
Now, there were different numbers of muses at different times, but that one became kind of canonical. Anyway, keep going.
Epos, epus, word, uh, or in plural sometimes epic poetry. Ermenus,
Mhm.
Ermenius, interpreter.
Yes, one who interprets. Hermeneus. Now, those
Oh,
morons.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got the rough breathing. Good.
Yeah.
The eus on the end of it is the one who does that, right? So,
Mm,
who is
yeah.
the one who interprets? Well, it's the interpreter. Who's the translator, right? Okay, fine. But now those people, Westhoff and those people talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
hermeneutics, they don't
Mm-hmm.
even know. They don't even recognize where this stuff is coming from. So, anyway, what's a zographos?
Socraphos, painter.
Yeah, but what does the word mean? Zographos.
Oh, so Graphos, animal
Hmm.
drawer.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
that's so nice. Um,
yeah.
a
Living. Drawer
living
of the depictor of the
of the
living.
life of the
Yeah,
living. Yeah,
yeah.
Zoe,
Extended. If you say animals, animals is okay because it is. But in that
Zo.
sense,
Yeah.
we're animals too.
Mm-hmm.
We're living. So the living writer. What do you do? Is that what painters do? They bring the living into
Mm.
what? Yeah. Some of these baffle me, right? Some of the
Right.
etymologies, and the Greeks would sit around and talk about the etymon, right? What is the origin? What is the real meaning of this word,
Mm-hmm.
right? They came up with etymology, and everybody's like, oh, the Romans are so smart. No, they're not, actually. Z- Then we get another me verb, histemi. Go ahead and say those principal parts.
Estemi, esteso, estesa, or estain, esteca, estemai, esta, estathane,
Está.
just
Good.
to stand or make stand.
Yeah, so actively when you stand something up, right? As opposed to you can use it middle or in an intransitive
Mm-hmm.
way, just to stand, right? To be there standing. So you can think of stand when you think of histemi. Think of
Mm-hmm.
stand. The only problem is histemi occurs a lot by itself, but it also occurs a shit ton as compounds like the one underneath it. Aphistemi. You know what that is? That's a apo plus histemi. When you put apo and histemi together, they say we don't like when two vowels come together. Take off the omicron. Then you get op
Yeah.
histemi. So when you get op histemi, the P with the puff of air on the histemi turns into aphistemi. Turns into a
Wow.
phi. Isn't that clever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Revolt. Revolt.
Revolt.
Yeah.
Aphistemi. Mm.
Okay, cool. And then underneath that, you have kath histemi. Again, it's kata
Ka.
plus histemi. Take out the
Mm.
alpha, the tau turns into a theta. Kathistemi. Isn't that cool? The tau transforms into,
Aphistemi.
yeah,
Wow.
into a theta. Yeah.
Katasteso.
Mm-hmm.
Katis, desa, katistain. Oh, wait, yeah. Katistain. Kathisteka. Kathistemai. Kathistatain. Katista. Katistathin.
Yeah,
Catalu.
lots.
Yeah.
Yeah. To appoint, establish, put into a state. Oh God, look at how much this can mean. Just think establish, establish.
Okay.
Kathistemi, right? Kathistemi
Mm.
is to stand something up. Kata, which you can see as a prefix above it, means down, against, or it just strengthens the meaning of the verb. Like really set down. To really set down is to establish something.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you understand how their mind is working it out, it kind of makes more sense. Kata luo is to destroy or dissolve. Catalysis.
Mm.
Now, why do you want to be dissolved? Is that what we live for, to be dissolved? Is that a woman thing? That's the reality of life, is your dissolution. And men never figure it out. They just go around squirting things, right? Like, oh God, it's the way they look at it is just kind of, I don't know, kind of makes me embarrassed to be a dude.
Mm.
Monos, mone, monon. Please notice that that's alone,
Yeah.
right? You can see the
Mhm.
mono root there.
Yeah.
Ude is not. Ude is not. Pothen is from what place, right? From what
Boy.
place, right?
Semi.
Bunch
Boy.
of yeah, interrogatives. These are all interrogatives. Those are questions. Who? Where? Who? There? Right? Right? Oh God. What's going on? It's those accents. Look at pros. There's a beautiful preposition. With the
Yeah.
genitive means in the eyes of or in the name of. With the dative, it means near. And with an accusative, it means toward. You're going to see this mostly with the accusative of this is motion, expressing
Yeah.
motion toward. Right, but every once in a while, they're going to purposely just throw in its use with a genitive, which is pretty rare. So you got to remember something like in the name of, right? Just remember
Mm.
that when you get pros plus a. Notice that pros as a prefix then goes to its basic against or to. It's motion. Pros is motion heavy.
Oh.
Soon is accompaniment. It's a preposition that involves accompaniment. So
Mm.
its prefix just means together or with. So think
Okay.
of the word synthesis is just something that you
So,
put together.
hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
And it's from that prefix soon, right? Plus
Mhm.
tithemi. Tithemi is that next me verb, which is so common. So common. Tithemi, theso, etheka, tetheka, tethemai, et tethen, meaning to put. To put or place. Put or place. I wish they would have put place there as well.
Yeah.
How about the next verb, phileo? Look at that one. Give me the principal force.
Phileo, phileso, ephilesa, pephileka, peph, pephilemai, epilethane. Epilethane. Yeah.
And what does it mean to love?
Mm.
You know, this little game we play where I
Mm-hmm.
ask you what the word means to you, and then we figure out what it means to Greek. So, what does love mean to you?
Mm. Well, uh, uh, adoration, worship, appreciation. Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, we'll try that. That's your definition. What does it mean to them? This type of love. Love Regard with affection. Look at halfway down this paragraph. You see right here.
Mm.
Notice its opposite is misane. Misane
Yes.
means yeah, misane means to hate. Right? It means to hate. So this is the love that is the opposite of hate. Okay. I think I understand that. Right?
Hmm.
Okay. But look, it has a special relationship with sexual love. It's got
Yeah.
a special one. We'll learn it as we go, as we look at it. Look at number two. To treat affectionately or kindly. It's getting closer to what you were saying love is. To treat
Yeah.
affectionately. So when you welcome somebody to your home, you can see in the Odyssey they do this, right? You exchange philema. Let me give you philema. If I were there, I would kiss your cheeks and you would welcome me into your home and wash my hands. Isn't that nice? Right? Because nobody wants a guest with dirty fucking hands. Treat affectionately, philema, kiss on the cheek, greetings. Okay. But look, this same philema, right, can be applied to the love of a dude for his wife. And they give you a specific example and they translate it cherish.
Mm.
So there it's closer to your adoration, right? Because he's really adoring her. And
Yeah.
then they throw us a curveball. At the same time, it's just sexual intercourse.
Buying.
Yeah. So I can show outward signs of love, like we're talking about with the kiss of a guest, right? But I can also just be on your side. I can approve or like you.
Mm.
So, okay, there's a little bit of bending here that can happen with the verb. So, does that help you at all? Does that help you at all to to
Yeah.
process? You're gonna have to see in what context it's used. And if you're
Right.
talking about a husband and wife, maybe you're going to bend toward that sexuality as opposed to an affection.
Right. That's odd.
It's quite a spectrum, isn't it? I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, I think it works. Where
Yeah, definitely. Mm.
Oh no, am I sharing? Yeah, I'm sharing. Where's the text? Oh, Chewy. There we go. Okay. Um, and then phobeomai underneath that to fear. And surprise, surprise,
Okay.
phobeomai is exactly what you would think it is when you say fear in English. That's phobeomai.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Phobia.
Yes,
Phobia. Oh
yes.
my.
Now, what is a demiurgos? They tell you on this note, the
Yeah.
noun demiurgos is a skilled workman. Well, what is that exactly? It's a compound, demios, right? Having to do with the public or the deme, the people,
Mm.
right? And ergon,
Yeah. Eragon.
ergon,
Yeah.
the work, right? It means a person skilled enough to be a professional and can be applied to any craft, including, and you'll notice this is all Bronze Age stuff because
Mhm.
Wergon is a Bronze Age word. These are bronze workers. Surprise, right? No, you shouldn't
Yeah.
be. But you may be surprised that it's also sculptors and doctors.
Mm.
Doctors, yeah. So in some cosmologies, there's a demiurgos or demiurgos, the creator of the world. Welcome to Ananke. Oh God.
Hmm.
Right?
Right.
Right? And
Wow.
realize, please don't fail to see that this has the word demos in it. When you talk about democracy,
Yeah.
it doesn't start with Solon. It starts centuries before with priesthoods of women oracles who have been enlightened, have been beyond, thanks to the mystery, and can bring that work for the people, right? They're creators, right? These are reflections of the giants, right? Who are those women that attracted those angels, right? They produced giants. They were creators of giants. Mother
Mm.
Earth, right? You understand all that earthly
Yeah.
stuff going on. Realize echidna lives within the earth, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's lovely. Lovely. Okay. They give you a little spiel on epos. We're gonna take a break, but they give you a little epos. Just I wondered if you thought about logos when you saw it because you're like, word. Wait a minute, that's logos, right? Right. It's really not
Hmm.
synonymous,
Yeah.
right? It's not a synonym of
Yeah.
logos at all. They say in many respects it is. I don't think it is at all. And you're just going to have to adapt a feeling for this as you're exposed to it. But for right now, start off thinking that it's word, right? Or something that is
Speech.
said or a story, a bunch of words together. And we'll go from there and see it. Okay. Let's take a break and 10 minutes. We'll be back at
Okay.
33.
All right.
Okay. All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Let's look over the grammar of Unit 2. Um, let's start with the me verbs. Just note on page 337. We don't need to reread everything because you've read it. But
Yeah.
I'm going to point you to the really important things. Look on
Okay.
337, A, B, and
Yeah.
C. Just remember those three verbs: didomi to give, tithemi to put, and histemi to stand. Okay. Just remember those three because that's really what we're going to be using. Those are the most common. There's a handful of other ones that are most common, but those are definitely like the three most common me verbs in Greek. And
Yeah.
you're going to see it over and over and over again. Go to page 338.
Okay.
Go to page 338 and notice here, let me do it on the over on the screen sharing so everybody can keep up. 338. So here's he starts with the present, or they start with the present stem. They're talking about
Mhm.
different vowel grades for the verb. Notice didomi can have dido with an omega, didda with an omicron. Tithemi can have tithe or tithe. Histemi can have histe or hista. So just realize that you're going to see changes like that. That vowel grade is going to
Yeah.
change. And if you look at the endings here, they give you the endings. How are we gonna memorize these? Look at what we look at what we've had before. Oase, omenete, usi. We've got that. But here we've got me, sigma, si, min, te, asi. I want
You
you to
say
just look
was
at the
yeah.
commonalities between omen and men. Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Ete and te, usi and asi.
Let's
Those are
see.
basically the same endings. You could argue that the third person singular is the same too, because a and c Okay, well, you've got a
Yeah.
sigma in there, but you're basically hiding the same vowel. Ace is
Hmm.
just the sigma for me. And so the only one that's really different is the me on the top. I just want you
Yeah.
to notice how they're really not, these verbs are really not that different, but we are going to have to memorize a whole bunch of new forms, right?
Yeah.
So let's just look at the presents.
Okay.
Ditto me, didos, didosi, didomen, didote, didoasi, right? I give, ditto me. You
Hmm.
give, didos. Each year it gives, didosi. Right?
Yeah.
Didomen, we give. Didote, you give, and didoasi, they give. Look at tithemi and realize what's going on. By the way, for didomi and
Hmm.
didomen, so the difference between the singular and plural and didomi, notice that the omega drops to an omicron in the plurals.
Hmm.
You're going to have the same vowel grade changes in all of the me verbs. Look at tithemi. It changes from an eta to an epsilon, and histemi changes from an eta to an alpha. Can you see the
Yeah.
pattern there?
Hmm.
Okay, good. Nothing new, right? You're assimilating faster than most. Here are your middle and passive, my sci tie, methus the untie. Well,
Yeah.
look, we don't have to memorize anything new. Didomai, didosai,
Hmm.
didotai, didomitha, did did didosta, didosta. God damn it, I missed that. I'm missing the accent. It's embarrassing. Didosta. God damn it. And didontai, right?
Hmm.
Oh God. Hillman, get your shit tight. Look at tithamy. Look at tithamy. It's turned into tithami, tithesai, tithatai, tithemitha. Tithista and Tithentai. Oh God, all of them using that epsilon, that shorter vowel grade, right? And that's why they put the stems up there for you to show you what's
Hmm.
happening. So that middle passive loses its stronger vowel grade, right? I don't know why, but that's what happens. Those are the rules, right? Mm. What about our imperfects? Ones, e, omenete, on is our regular thematic vowels, right? Imperfect for the me verbs, a new, a
Yeah.
sigma, and nothing. A new, a sigma, and nothing. A mente and a
Then it
son.
makes sense then.
Yeah.
It's cutting off
Does it?
that.
Okay, go. What do you mean? Tell me.
It's cutting off that the beginning of like the imperfect active or indicative active.
Right.
Thing.
Yeah, it's
Except for
doing the
the
same
the
thing.
third plural. But
Yeah, the third plural gets a little goofy, doesn't it?
mhm.
What are our perfect endings? On us, e, aminate, asi. Asi. Is this third plural doing something along the same lines? It may be looking for the same off ramp. You know what I mean? They're
Mhm.
all related. Oh God. I
Yeah.
was giving edidun. Edidun. Now, remember how yesterday I told you use this device of looking up verbs in LSJ,
And then, yeah.
right? You're going to want to be doing that with these me verbs, right? Because to be honest,
Yeah.
this is imperfect, but when you look at etithane, does that look like an imperfect? No, that looks like some kind of freaking aorist passive or something. What the hell?
Yeah, that's probably what I guess.
Right? That's where your gut's going to go. Etithase looks like a participle, for goodness sakes, right? Oh,
Yeah.
God. So if you need to use
Yeah.
LSJ, it's not if you need to use it, you should be using it. Because
For
you know what's
sure.
better than you sit there and you try to figure it out. And what's better than you spinning your wheels? If you can't get something right away, what's better than you spinning your wheels is looking it up. And when you look it up, you'll see sometimes it can be two or three different forms. So you
Yeah.
learn things every time you do that. So you should be looking stuff up. Good.
Okay.
Here's the middle passive, main soto. So you know how it goes.
Mhm.
Editomen. Editomen. Right? I was being given. Oh, nice. Nice. There's your subjunctives. Surprise, surprise. They have long vowels. Right? Is
Yeah.
that, I told you, right? You're going to see that long vowel. You're going to think, oh, this is a subjunctive. Right? Always default to that. Try that subjunctive first.
Okay.
Look at this note too at the top of page 344. Note that the subjunctive of histemi is formed from the stem histe, not the expected hista.
Mhm.
It's like there's no consolation here, right?
Stay.
It's like there was supposed to be a rule. It's supposed to be hista there. No, that's not how you find it in the wild. So, okay, here's your middle passive. Subjunctives, o my, oi, otai, omith, oste, ontai, all long vowels, right? So
Mhm.
that's be careful. The second person singular, you're gonna for some reason you're gonna mistake this. Whenever we get into the iota subscript, it somehow delegitimizes that
Mhm.
ending, and it ends up looking. It doesn't look necessarily like we're dealing with subjunctives now anymore. So I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just a thing. It's just a thing. Maybe it's my thing, but I've noticed that in the past. D doy, a lot of times people will not catch. There's just a second singular subjunctive. Okay. Boom.
Hmm.
Here are your optatives. Oimi ois oi becomes ea and eas ea. Right?
Yeah.
And either eman or eaman. Notice there's, varietals. The eta
Mhm.
can come out. The important thing is it's the iota. You see the iota in there? You see the oi or
Yeah.
a or I? You should think to
Mhm.
yourself, optative, die doyen, you know?
Mm.
Would that I give? Would that I give? All right. I
Well,
could give.
then.
Die doyen on, I could give you something, or I should give you something. I would. Okay. Fantastic. More optatives, those are the middles. Emen, io, ito, imeth, iste, into. Middle passives. Is this not just the same thing over and over and over again? I'm starting to want to jump off the ship. Are you?
Mhm. Yeah, that's overwhelming.
I don't- Okay. See, let me stop for a minute and I want to ask you here.
Mm.
What Look, I'm just swamping you now. And you read through this, you said earlier. You read through it. So you saw what they're doing with me verbs and how they're building on the same pattern. So you're telling yourself, okay, I don't
Yeah.
have to necessarily memorize these. I kind of already have them in my brain.
Mhm.
So yeah, tell me how do you um where are you in Unit 12? Do you feel okay to go on to exercises after learning these me
Uh,
verbs? You feel okay with me verbs
I
in the
mean,
exercises?
yeah, I mean, I could try them. I mean, I'll be probably really slow, but I can work on it.
You feel ready to tackle it? Okay,
Mm.
let's finish off the grammar then. And there's only
Okay.
one. Look at page 349 just briefly, because that's all we got to do.
Yeah.
Fear clauses. After verbs of fearing, a fear clause can serve as an object of the verb. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of something. I fear the dog. I'm afraid of the dog. It's unfortunate that we say of the dog in English because it sounds like a genitive there. I fear the dog. I'm afraid of the dog. Right? That dog is the
Yeah.
object. It's the thing that you're fearing. It is introduced by the conjunction may. which in
Mm.
a fear clause has the meaning that, or somewhat archaically, lest. Now, I prefer to translate these as lest because to me it
Yeah.
always makes sense. I fear lest something happen, right?
Less
That's
something.
what my
Yeah.
fear is. Yeah.
Hmm.
And if you fear that something's not going to happen, it's may ooh, right? I fear that something won't happen.
Mm.
May ooh. I fear lest something not happen. So either way, that's why they go ahead and put that less there, just so you can get it in your brain. Fear clauses, like purpose clauses, follow the rules, the sequence of moods. Right? One verb which introduces fear clause on the next page is phobeomai. I told you, it's no different than English.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
look at the examples.
Very nice.
Okay.
Phobumai, phobumai, and why is it not phobeomai? Because et and all can't exist there. They have to contract. So
Oh,
phobumai, I am afraid, lest luce, he free the kakus, the evil. Right
yeah.
now, how do we know what to say? Look, they give you a choice that he may or will. That
Mm.
he may or will. I'm afraid
Yeah.
that he will free the slaves. I'm afraid lest he free the wicked men. Right? Oh God, look at the next one.
Mhm.
Phobum I may. Ooh, I'm afraid that he may or will not free the good people. Ephobumen, I was afraid that he might. Why? Why are we switching to might? Because we're
Good.
obeying that sequence of moods. Right
Mhm.
now we're ephobumen. We're in a past tense. We're in a secondary
Yeah.
tense. So we're expecting the optative
Yeah.
instead of the subjunctive. So we get
Right. Yeah.
lucee, which is indeed that optative. And look how they tell us we can translate it. Might. If you feel safe as just translating it might like you would a purpose clause, good. Right?
Mhm.
I was afraid that he, she, or it might free the evil people. And they tell you there, in addition to might, you can say would. Because that's how we express it in English. I was afraid that he would. Right? It's more of a future. Okay. Okay. That's okay. When a fear clause refers to an action contemporaneous with or prior to that of the main verb of fearing, the indicative is used. Okay, so instead of a subjunctive optative, how are we going to do this? Phobumai, I'm afraid, me lue,
Mm.
that he frees the wicked people. Right? I am afraid that he is freeing the wicked people. Lue. Right? What happened to our subjunctive? We don't need it.
Yeah.
We don't need a. All we need is a straight up indicative here, right? Okay, look at
Right.
the next one. Phobumai me eluse. I'm afraid that eluse, he, she, or it freed.
Mhm.
No problem, right? Those are easy. Those are easier to translate, right? So
Mhm.
whenever a fear clause refers to an action contemporaneous with or prior, then you know that, okay, it's going to be using one of those. All right. That's all the grammar we need. Now, I want to go do some exercises.
All right.
If you if you think now is a good time, I think now is a good time.
We can try.
Did you I know you're working very very busily.
Mm.
Did you get to um as far as 21?
Mm. No.
Okay. I want you good. I want I want you to start with 21. So read through it, take your time, and let's translate some of these exercises, knowing that we're doing push-ups and pull-ups, and that it's
Okay.
approaching midnight your time. Okay, so
Yeah.
please, I understand that it's late.
Yeah. Okay. Tautata hopla theois tois stoteris sotersi anatithesi basilis in machi nikesas. Cool. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, so
Which one's our main verb?
mm, let's see. Um, Anatithesi.
Good, 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 good.
The
Where's the
tithesi.
subject for that? Where's the subject?
Is it the theois?
No, that's in the dative case. Can't be the subject.
Oh yeah, that one's the Basileus.
There you go.
Yeah,
Basileus anatithesi.
Anatithesi. Yeah. Hmm. Um. So putting up. So Anatithesi was the ending. AC, AC.
Yeah, if you have to skip back, go back to page here 339. Go back to page 339. Find out what kind of form that is. Right. Skipping back and forward is part of
Yeah.
the intensive process because I know
Uh,
that you don't remember all those forms already.
yeah, for sure. I don't. Not yet. Um, I know where I have to look for. Okay,
So go
so
back and just take the ana off it and look for a
it's,
tithesi.
yeah. So the ana means up, and then the tithesi put. So it would be to, but putting up.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Who's
Okay,
doing it?
so
The basileus.
the king, yeah,
Uh-huh. What is he
the
putting up? What is he puts up what?
um,
Look for something in the accusative.
that and Babel. Well, that's
Tauta ta hopla. Try that. Tauta ta
there's
hopla.
these seven gods. Hopla is Hopla was eight.
Oh, those are weapons, right?
Hopla? Oh yeah,
Hopla.
like Hopla, it's yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
right. Mhm.
the okay, the
The king
weapon.
sets up the king sets up these weapons and then he does it
Uh, for the god.
theois. It's in the
Yeah,
dative, so try to for or with.
for the gods. Yeah.
Hmm. Yep, he
So the
sets them
weapon for
up.
the god.
Yeah. He sets them up to or for the gods who are sotersi, the gods who are saviors, to the
Oh, yeah.
savior gods, you could say. The king
Okay.
sets them up. And what is the circumstances under which he did this? That's where you get the nikesos, the
Yeah.
participle, right? From nikao. It's just a masculine singular, right? Participle. Fantastic. From nikao, aorist.
Win battle.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. After winning the battle, maybe, right? Oh, God. He set up. He set things up, right? He puts these weapons up to the god, set them up as trophies, is what it's trying to
Mm.
say, right? Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. One more shorty that's got some of this histamy in it. You know what I mean? Number
Mm.
22. 22.
Okay.
Take your time. There's a lot of vocab now. I'm expecting for the vocab burden to start weighing
Okay.
heavily on you.
Oh.
So,
Hmm. Mm. Okay. Okay, so the good and beautiful wisdom are established in any way into the rule.
Yeah. Yeah. Your verb is kathiste.
Say is established.
Yeah. And what tense is that? What
And
tense?
um oh it's is it uh, first?
Yeah. Let's fly back.
Mm,
Fly back. Look at it. It's on page boom 341. 341.
mm,
Turns out the damn thing is an imperfect.
mm.
So translated as an imperfect and it's a third person
Oh
singular.
yeah,
But
nice.
I don't see a subject here. There's nothing in here that can be a nominative. So you're just gonna have to figure out just he, she, or it.
Um, so it'd be she was established.
No, it's active. She's
Oh,
established.
she is established.
No, no, no. She established something. She set
Oh,
something up. She established
oh,
Eistain Archen
the
for
rule
this.
into
You
the
know,
rule,
do this one. Yeah. What does that mean to the rule?
the command.
For the sake of governance or for the sake of
Yeah.
rulership or for the
Mhm.
sake of, I think they put empire in there, right? For
Yeah.
the sake of empire, she somehow established what? Tus agathus,
The good and the yeah
the good, yes, and those called sophos.
wisdom, the
Yeah.
wise.
Yeah. So, yeah, she established tus calumenus, those called agathus kai sophus. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It literally just says she established somehow for the sake of empire the ones called good and wise. Okay. I just want you to see the kathiste there because that's what's important. They're just getting you used to
Okay.
using those.
Okay.
And it's active. It's active. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it's tough. How you want to make it. Okay. Now, which exercises did you do? It's 12 o'clock your time. Here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I gobbled up some of the time before,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's midnight there, and I can tell you're still awake. You're pushing your
Yeah.
alertness.
I drank some
But
coffee.
here's what I want to ask. If you want to say, okay, we're done for the day, we can come back Monday and do some of these exercises.
Okay.
That's a possibility. I don't want to keep you've worked your ass off this week and I don't want to keep pushing you tonight. I want you to let me make the final call. Let's call it tonight. The workout. We had a good workout. You read Greek.
Mm-hmm.
You looked at forms and you see that oh shit, now I've got to practice these histemi, tithemi, and didomi. I got to practice them a little bit. Okay,
Yeah.
so we we had a good workout, but I don't want to keep burning you out tonight. I've got to think about moving because we've got one more week and we're on unit 12. So we're
Yeah.
going to have to, if we're going to make it by 4, we're going to have to double up a couple of
Yeah.
times this week. So, like this weekend, if you could save the exercises that you've got, we'll open with those instead of
Okay.
with Greek. Open with exercises. and read units 13 and 14. I
Okay.
want to try to get through units 13 and 14. So Monday, we should have a solid 3-hour workout. That's just exhausting.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. How do you feel?
Good. Yeah. Sounds like a
Good.
plan.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Is there a lot of pressure from people who are holding you accountable?
I mean, there's a lot of encouragement, more so. I think there's a lot of people cheering me on. I think it's crazy.
I think the whole congregation is rooting for you, to be honest.
Yeah.
So,
It feels that
yeah.
way. Yeah. So there's a lot of pressure.
Yes,
You know.
Let's go,
yes,
Maddalena.
we are.
Woo!
Thank you.
You guys rock, and can I just say for the what you've done for Maddalena in giving support like this, and for her knowing that you're out there holding her accountable, this is the thing of honor. This is an honorable, beautiful thing. So,
Yeah.
thank you, everybody who's involved, right? Who doesn't get any thanks? All the voices in Maddalena's head.
This is
Yeah,
a privilege, dude. This is a privilege. This is a privilege, man.
you. You're too nice. You're too nice, Cruz. Oh God. Right? Oh God. It is though. You're right. You're right. You're goddamn right. It's all our privilege to learn ancient Greek. You're damn straight.
Mhm.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
have a good weekend. Maddalena, keep it up. And
Thank you.
everybody I know who's working on stuff that's related to Lady Babylon videos and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Salman.
It's our
Thank
Have a
it's
good
our
weekend.
honor, dude. It's our honor.
It is our
Love it.
absolutely.
Love it. Okay. Love it. I love you guys. Take it easy.